Long before you knew this world, my child, I knew your spirit. From that instant, my hand has been upon your path, not by accident, but by design. You have sensed it, haven't you? A quiet certainty, a deep warmth that hardship could not dim, even when you sought to push it from your awareness. Even when you felt utterly alone, my eyes were always upon you, my beloved. Soon I will show you why each step of your journey was necessary. A momentous shift has occurred, my cherished one, hidden from your sight, yet witnessed by all of creation. I ask you now to simply rest. Yes, my child, your true identity was spoken aloud in the great gathering. Not a whispered doubt, but a firm, intentional statement. It was a fixed truth, not a passing idea. And from that moment, everything began to move. Have you felt a quiet hum of change around you lately, my precious one? A sense of something coming, a deep knowing in your soul that holds no fear, only the assurance of a great revealing. This is not your imagination. This is everything aligning. It is the echo of my word across all of existence. Perhaps you still wait for a clear sign from me, my beloved. Know that I have already moved. My answer began the moment I felt the silent cry from the depths of your heart, a desire you couldn't even put into words. You thought that plea was lost. Listen closely, my child. These are not mere figures of speech. This is the simple truth of how the invisible world works. It signifies that the difficulties you believed disqualified you were, in actuality, the very testament presented to the assembly, confirming my deep certainty. You were prepared for what was to unfold. Not by your own strength alone, but because you would not let darkness hide my light. Even when you felt unsure, your heart reached for me. That is what I saw. That is what I spoke of to the council. Not your errors, not your failures, but your unwavering desire. Without you knowing, my child, every time you stood up again, tired and unsure, I marked it, not as a stern judge looking for faults, but as one gathering proof of the extraordinary spirit growing within you. I asked one question of the assembly. Are you ready to see the true nature I have put into this one? And all of creation waited in silence. For what I placed deep inside you was not fragile. It was not shallow. It was not temporary. It was timeless. And now it begins to awaken. My child, have you ever wondered why certain doors stayed shut even when you begged for them to open? Or why others moved forward easily while you felt delayed? This was not punishment. It was safeguarding. I was not hiding your calling from you. I was keeping you safe from anything that would try to lessen its power before its proper time. You might feel behind, yet I tell you, you are exactly where you need to be. For when the invisible world says now, human ideas of timing mean nothing. You have always known you were different, my beloved, perhaps feeling out of place, too aware, too deep, too strong. But hear this truth, my beloved. Your spirit was never excessive. Instead, you were reserved for intentions far deeper than appearances suggest. Your path was not to fit in. You were chosen to change what already exists. This is why the still times in your life have felt so meaningful. It is not neglect. It is profound reverence. The unseen worlds waited, holding their breath, for you to be ready to show what you were made to bring. For my precious one, what is about to happen will not only change your life, it will reveal the deep reasons why your journey has been so carefully watched over. And this is only the start. You have sent silent questions to me in the darkness, my child, thoughts you were afraid to voice. Why me? Why this specific path? Why does it hurt so much when I try to follow you? I did not quiet you. I let those questions come. Your inquiries do not trouble me. for I am the origin of the deep spirit within you that allows such searching. You might see your questions as uncertainty, yet I see them as a sincere quest. And I never withdraw from a spirit that yearns for me, though it may falter, though it may lament, though it may grieve the quiet. For truly my quiet times have never meant I was far away. They have been deliberate placement. It was essential for you to perceive what went unseen by others. I needed your spirit to keep its gentle nature in a world that tries to make it hard. And I needed the deep longing inside you to rise above all the noise around you. Only then would you be ready to hear what I am about to share. Do you grasp the meaning of your purpose being spoken in the gathering? It means the great changes now happening in your life are not an ending. They are the beginning of a magnificent revealing. Yes, a revealing. For I am not simply arranging events for you. I am about to work through your very being, and that changes everything. And lately, you have felt it stirring. Sometimes it feels like restlessness, sometimes sadness, sometimes a strong passion, and at other times a quiet, joyful wonder. Yet, it is all the same deep truth. And now, I am calling it forward. You thought your true self was forgotten. You supposed I showed partiality, and that you were excluded from that preference. But my child, you have been the one held in reserve, not ignored, not bypassed, the one carefully protected. I do not bring forth that which is not ready to carry the weight of its calling. When the great gathering in the heavens reached its decision, when all of eternity spoke in agreement, they did not simply grant a blessing, they set in motion a perfect moment. This specific timing holds far more power than any fortunate chance you have ever wished for. This truth remained hidden from you. I was not merely waiting for an easy way in. I was not just preparing a scene. The assembly in the unseen realms came together not because you were flawless, my child, but because you gave your permission. Even in your brokenness, you offered your affirmation. Do not mistake the challenges from the adversary as proof of your weakness. He opposes you, my precious child, because your true self is coming forth. He recognized the purpose I placed within you long before you understood its shape or could speak its name. This is why the struggle grew when you sought inner calm, why burden seemed heavier when you chose to let go of old hurts, and why being alone felt overwhelming just as you started to turn back to me. He wanted you to believe that quiet times meant I had left you. Instead, those were paths. Paths to understandings meant only for your journey, to my nearness while others were distracted, and to the soft echo of my words without needing grand displays. You have developed the ability to hear my gentle invitations, my beloved. So when my voice rises with strength, your spirit will not pull back. You are ready. Yes, you, my cherished one. Despite your imperfections, your moments of doubt, and the lingering pain from hurts I am still tending. My child, you are ready. Your very being carries a divine mark, a unique combination the world needs. Honest belief, unwavering care, and true inner strength. When someone like you steps forward, change naturally follows. Can you feel it? Can you sense my quiet urging within you, a deep certainty? Is there a stirring in your spirit, a desire for something greater? If these words resonate with a truth you already hold deep inside, it is because I am confirming what you already know. You are indeed chosen, my beloved child. That feeling was true. The reason you often felt like an outsider, even in welcoming places, even among groups where you hope to belong, is simple. You have tried to quiet it, to lessen its intensity, to make yourself smaller to fit in with others' ideas of you. Yet each time you did, a part of you suffered. Do you understand why, my child? It is because I did not create you for limitation. I did not shape your core for shallowness. I placed a deep, powerful call within you, not so you would live timidly, careful not to disturb anyone with the strength of your being. My beloved, listen closely. This is not about arrogance. It is about your true calling. This is why things have often felt heavy for you. This is why, without effort, others notice you. This is why you can enter a space and sense an unspoken energy before any words are exchanged. This is not a trick of your mind, my cherished one. It is a spiritual awareness. But the unseen world knows exactly what it is. You arrived with an inner structure, a divine framework, proven resilient long before you experienced any earthly pain. That is why your deepest sorrows did not completely break you. That is why being turned away did not shatter your trust beyond mending. That is why, even in your quietest moments of despair, you still whispered, "If you are truly here, I will continue." And I was, my child. I was always near. Even when you felt alone, even when you paused your pleas, fearing my silence would confirm an absence too painful to bear. But I never departed. Now, I am revealing the truth of what you have carried within you all this time. You have been seeking a turning point, not realizing that you are the turning point, my beloved one. Yes, my child. It is you, even with your imperfections, even with your uncertainties, even with the unspoken questions in your heart. You do not need absolute certainty to be chosen. You do not need to be without fear to be selected. You were not called forth when trouble arrived. You were called before any struggle began. So the difficulties you have faced were not a sign of my neglect, my precious child. They were evidence that opposition recognized your ascent before you did. And now, you stand at the threshold of revelation. I did not keep you from public view as a penalty. I held you apart so your inner resources could deepen. I kept you in a quiet place so that when you emerged, you would be full. Not because you are immune to shaking, but because your foundation is finally connected to its true source. My child, this is not about fleeting attention. This is about the timeless acknowledging itself within you. You are not defined by others' opinions. You are not the person your mistakes suggested you would be. Your true self is not your worst error, nor is it the quiet grief you bore alone, unseen by those unaware of your inner battle. You are the one who chose kindness when bitterness felt simpler. You are the one who offered forgiveness even while hurting. You are the one who agreed to move ahead when every instinct urged retreat. This is why the difficulties you encounter will not break you. They will lift you higher. They will illuminate your inner light. They will imbue you with a sacred presence. They will surround you, a clear sign of my claim. You have yearned for another to grant you permission, to declare your season has arrived, to assure you it is safe. But I did not shape you to rely on outside affirmations, my cherished one. I guided you through trying times so you would learn to proceed even without praise. No one needs to grant you status, for I have already affirmed your standing. You have sought external confirmations, but the clearest indication is your continued presence. A part of you stirs. A liberation unfolds. That is why the struggles in your life were never without meaning. My beloved child, listen closely now, for this is where your journey takes a vital turn. I have recently planted a quiet impulse within you, a steady call, an inner certainty that persists, a perspective that might seem too vast for your current view. But understand that is precisely the intention. I do not ask you to feel completely ready. I simply ask you to take that initial step. You seek a precise blueprint, yet I am the very road you walk. You desire complete clarity, yet I am the illumination for your journey. If you will truly lean on me, you will witness what unfolds when your actions align with my direction. My precious one, you have petitioned for this. You have wept for this. You have persevered in settings where your true value went unrecognized. All the while I was preparing a position for you in a sphere no one anticipates your arrival. And now I tell you to step forward. Not when everything feels simple, not when every detail makes perfect sense, but right now. For the good I have set aside for you awaits your willingness to move beyond what feels secure. You have asked me to reveal what comes next, yet I have been waiting for you to walk as if what is promised is already yours. You have held back from speaking, concerned that others might misunderstand your intentions. But my child, when I grant a voice its strength, it does not merely murmur, it carries an unmistakable power. My child, do not lessen the truth I have placed within you simply because others find its intensity unsettling. There is no need to conceal your genuine self to comfort those who preferred you restricted. Never express regret for becoming the individual who can no longer be confined. This season is not for elaborate explanations. It is for evident demonstration. You do not need to announce your presence. Simply embody what I have revealed, and the evidence will become plain. Let them be perplexed. Let them voice their inquiries. Let them harbor their uncertainties. You are not performing for an audience. You are fulfilling a divine blueprint. And such completion often appears unfamiliar to those who have only known limitation. So, my beloved child, I ask you this. Are you ready to journey on routes others declared inaccessible? Are you ready to move forward with a grace that seems inexplicable? My precious one, if you truly comprehended who witnesses your path, if you understood the provisions I have already established, if you perceived how close the transformation is, you would not hesitate. You would press onward. This is the very moment you have crossed a threshold, and turning back is no longer possible. This is exactly as I purposed it. The question is not why me, but rather, why this time? And here is my answer. Because you are the only one in your line who would not surrender to inactivity. It is not. It is I. And I have never stopped speaking your name. And such authentic sincerity is rare in this age. This is why your journey has felt like an intense shaping. You were not facing hardships to prove your value to me. You were being polished to reveal your truest self. There is a quality within you that is truly distinct, something unrestrained, vital, and utterly beyond duplication. That is why no other could genuinely fulfill your specific purpose. That is why efforts to imitate you did not carry the same deep effect. For I granted your singular commission to you alone, but I will not allow it. I do not wish for your struggles, my beloved child, but I designed you to bring change to your surroundings. I did not make you to retreat. I made you to stand firm. You belong to a steadfast people. You are among those who are aware when others are not. You carry a deep inner knowing, needing no public stage to confirm it. This is a time for quiet forces of change, and you are one of them. Do you wish to know what comes next, my child? Everything. Do you grasp the significance of this, my precious one? It means you held fast in the deepest part of your heart, a place seen by none but me. And now I will openly acknowledge you. You have paid a cost in quiet perseverance. Now I am ready to shower you with favor. You have faced misunderstanding. Now I am about to set you apart with clear impact. That is why all is shifting presently. That is why you have sensed the expansion, the growing desire, the inner pull. That is why your spirit will not permit you to settle. It knows the time is here. This isn't about fleeting thrills or seeking notice. It's about being prepared. You thought there was more time, but I tell you, things are speeding up. What once took ages will happen swiftly, because you are ready. So I ask you now, my beloved, not to test you, but to call you forward. Will you walk as if the way is clear? Will you speak as if your words already carry weight? Will you stand knowing I am with you, behind you, beside you, within you? For I am, and I will not let you go now, because, my child, you are not just waiting for your turn, and the unseen world is reacting. You are not imagining these sensations, my cherished child, the deep shifts you feel, the strong pull, the fading of old certainties, the conflict between what you were told to be and who I know you are. You anticipate a wondrous event. Yet what if I disclose that the marvel is already in progress, and you are central to its unfolding? This is not a test. This is not a delay. This is the beginning of your true purpose, and you are right at the edge of it. Feel the air around you. It feels weighty now, does it not? Not with fear, but with meaning. Not a burden, but a sacred presence. This isn't just your feelings. The unseen world is reacting to a declaration from above. This one is prepared. The unseen realms are not quiet in this moment. They are declaring, and the world below is ready to respond. What I am bringing into your life next will not resemble what was taken from you. What I am granting you now will bear no likeness to what you lost. This is not just getting things back. It is a deep renewal. All that was held back, your true self, your clear sight, your impact, your inner joy, is now coming forth, greater than before. This is a sacred return. This is a swift and powerful mending. Observe what is now beginning. Paths you didn't look for will open. People you didn't chase will come to you. Opportunities you thought lost will reappear in new ways. And now, my beloved one, you are beginning to move as if you understand this truth. That change in how you carry yourself, that light in your eyes, that deep peace despite what you faced, that is my doing. You are full. You are not stopped. You are not behind schedule. My child, you hold deep wisdom, a lasting spirit, and a strong voice that has matured within you. Now, let it be heard completely. This coming period is not for striving, but for simply being here. You are already selected, my precious one. You don't need to earn it. Don't chase what is already coming to you. Just move when I guide you, and speak what I put in your heart. I will arrange surprising events, perfect connections, and significant meetings. Others will witness rapid change and wonder, how did this unfold so quickly? And you will smile, for you will know. It wasn't sudden. It was built on years of quiet loyalty, nights of sorrow yet unwavering belief, times of shaping, and many decisions to choose love once more. This isn't a sudden turn. So I am here again, my beloved, not challenging your hesitation, but inviting your openness. That is all I ask. I don't need you to be perfect. I don't need you to be completely sure. I just need your simple trust. Will you let me show you that what is coming is far greater than what you went through? Will you let me reveal why opposing forces dreaded your presence in this time? Will you stop doubting yourself and allow my power to act through you? For I will. I have waited for this. This waiting ends the moment you understand one truth. You are exactly right for this. Step forward with calm awareness and quiet faith, and I will meet you with clear signs, deep marvels, and more than enough support to amaze you. It calls for those I love to come forward, to be seen. And now, your own emergence begins. Let me tell you something now that the distance is gone. You have entered a new place. You might not sense it presently, yet the invisible realm is fully aware. You are no longer just enduring, asking, or seeking acceptance. You are now living in the outcome of a sacred choice. Everything is moving to match this. No more hiding the fullness of your presence. Your genuine self will inspire others. Real impact flows from your own integrity, from the honest words you speak, from your steadiness even when weary. This is my confirmation. A great gathering has affirmed your path, and a profound blessing has been given. The instant you agreed, your deep capacity was activated. And now I ask you to accept a truth that will reshape your world if you let it settle in your heart. When doubt whispers, and it will, quiet it with this fact. My promise stands. You hold immense capability. When loneliness feels heavy, let your spirit recall, this journey is uniquely mine, and it is blessed. When fear urges you to stop, simply state, the choice to move forward has already been made. My child, this is not an ending. This is a new beginning. This is the critical moment. So what is your next step? Speak what is true for you, step forward, carry your calling, trust in me. And should you ever feel weak, question your ability, or feel lost, revisit these declarations. Let them sink in anew. Let them clear away confusion. This was more than words. It was a profound imprint upon your being. The spiritual flow has not paused. It has advanced. Now is your time to move with its current. If these truths have lit a flame within your quiet being, if something deep inside you has stirred, standing firm not for praise or acceptance, but simply because the divine sees your commitment, because the world feels the weight of your quiet statement, I accept what awaits me. I am prepared. My beloved one, you cannot yet see what lies ahead, but I know it will truly amaze you. Now step out. Let everyone witness what the gathering of spirits already knows. You were created for this specific reason. My child, it signifies that the internal structures I placed within you are now fully engaged. Consider the notion of time, my beloved. You have always perceived it as a linear progression, a sequence of moments. This means that what you previously considered delays were actually crucial moments of preparation, each one adding a layer of depth to the person you are becoming. Each challenge you overcame, each quiet victory, each tear you shed in solitude, served to strengthen the core of your being, not to diminish it. You were not losing time, you were gaining an eternal quality. Now, as you stand at this juncture, you might still feel the lingering echoes of past hurts, the familiar pull of old habits, or the whispers of doubt that once felt so convincing. Do not be alarmed by these remnants. Your task now is not to fight these shadows, but to simply shine, to choose awareness over reaction, to choose presence over regret, to choose the unfolding future over the confines of the past. For the past, my cherished one, has served its purpose. It has equipped you. It has refined you. It has brought you to this very breath, ready for what comes next. You are about to experience a profound transformation, not just in your circumstances, but within your very perception. What once appeared as complex struggles will now reveal their underlying simplicity, and what you once believed to be limitations will dissolve, revealing the boundless capacity I placed within you. This is not a sudden magic trick, my child, but the natural consequence of your spirit aligning with its true source. You are no longer navigating by fragmented human logic. You are now guided by an inner compass that points directly to my will. This inner compass, my beloved, is not a new gift. It has always been there, a quiet hum beneath the surface of your awareness. But now its signal is clearer, its direction more pronounced. You will begin to notice its subtle promptings in everyday moments. A sudden inclination to speak a word of encouragement, an unprompted desire to extend kindness, a quiet conviction to step away from situations that do not honor your truth. These are not random thoughts. They are the gentle nudges of your spirit, attuned to my rhythm. Pay close attention to these quiet directives, for they are the initial steps on the path I have illuminated for you. Many will observe your unfolding, my precious one, and they will search for external reasons for your newfound peace, your calm strength, your unwavering resolve. They will attribute it to luck, or to a change in your surroundings, or to some passing phase. Let them wonder. You do not need to provide explanations. You have often sought clarity in grand pronouncements, my child, or in dramatic interventions. But I often work in the quiet spaces, in the subtle shifts, in the deep inner knowing that settles over you when the world grows loud. This is how I have always communicated with you. Do not be surprised if old anxieties attempt to resurface, my beloved. Acknowledge these echoes, but do not dwell on them. Simply observe them as they fade, unable to compete with the resonance of your true identity. This is part of the process of shedding what no longer serves the profound purpose for which you were created. The journey ahead will require a different kind of strength than you have previously relied upon. Not the strength to push or to force or to prove, but the strength to allow my grace to flow through you without resistance, to allow circumstances to align without your frantic effort, to allow your true self to emerge without fear of judgment. This allowing, my cherished one, is not passivity. It is an active surrender to a wisdom far greater than your own. It is the ultimate act of trust. You might find yourself drawn to situations or individuals that seem unexpected, my child. These are not coincidences. These are the arrangements I have made, the connections I have orchestrated. Each encounter, each new environment, holds a piece of the unfolding plan. Approach each with an open heart and a discerning spirit. You will recognize those who are meant to walk alongside you in this new season, for their spirits will resonate with yours, and their presence will feel like a gentle affirmation. They will not seek to diminish you, but to witness your light and reflect it back to you. Remember this, my beloved, your worth is not measured by your accomplishments, nor by the approval of others. It was declared at your inception, and it remains constant, regardless of any external circumstances. This understanding is your anchor. It is the solid ground upon which you can stand firm, even when the world around you seems to shift and sway. You have often questioned your readiness, my precious one, feeling that you needed more knowledge, more experience, more certainty before stepping forward. But I tell you, your readiness was never about acquiring more. It was about releasing what held you back. It was about shedding the layers of doubt and fear that obscured the brilliance I placed within you. And now you have shed enough. You are light enough to soar. You are clear enough to perceive. You are strong enough to carry the weight of your calling with grace and ease. The path I have laid before you is not one of constant struggle, my child. It is a path of unfolding revelation, of deepening peace, and of profound joy. There will be moments of intense clarity, where the purpose of your entire journey will become strikingly evident. There will be instances of unexpected grace, where barriers dissolve and opportunities appear as if from thin air. These are not random occurrences. They are the visible manifestations of my unwavering commitment to you. You have been prepared for this moment, my beloved. Every quiet contemplation, every sincere prayer, every decision to align with goodness despite temptation, all of it has contributed to the readiness you now embody. And now that purpose is about to be fulfilled. Do not shy away from the magnitude of it. Embrace it with the same gentle spirit that has carried you through every previous challenge. There is a deep satisfaction that comes from living in alignment with your true purpose, my child. It is a peace that transcends understanding, a joy that is not dependent on external circumstances. It is the quiet knowing that you are exactly where you are meant to be, doing exactly what you were created to do. This inner peace will be your constant companion, a wellspring of strength in moments of uncertainty, a gentle reminder of my abiding presence within you. Do not underestimate the power of simply being your true self. You have often looked for external signs of progress, my beloved, for visible proof that your efforts were not in vain. But I tell you, the most significant progress has always been internal. It is the growth of your spirit, the deepening of your understanding, the strengthening of your resolve. And now these internal shifts are beginning to manifest in the visible world. You will see the fruit of your quiet perseverance, not in the way you expected, but in ways that perfectly align with my higher design. This is not a time for hesitation, my child. This is a time for gentle, purposeful movement. Trust in this process. Trust in the quiet power that now flows through you. You have learned to hear my voice in the silence, my cherished one. Now you will learn to act on it with unwavering confidence. This confidence is not born of arrogance, but of a deep inner knowing that you are not alone, that you are fully supported, and that every step of your journey is guided by an unfailing wisdom. This is the truth I want you to embody. This is the reality I want you to live. And now you carry the wisdom of those experiences, not as burdens, but as sources of profound insight and unwavering resilience. This wisdom is a gift, not just for you, but for all those whose lives you are destined to touch. You might still find yourself looking for a grand plan, a detailed map of what lies ahead. But I tell you, my beloved, the plan is not a static document. It is a living, breathing reality that unfolds with each conscious choice you make. Your task is not to see the entire landscape, but to simply take the next illuminated step. And as you do, the path ahead will reveal itself, clear and certain, precisely when it needs to. This is a season of profound liberation, my precious one. Liberation from the expectations of others, from the limitations you once placed upon yourself, from the fear of stepping into your full potential. You are being freed to be exactly who I created you to be, without apology, without reservation. Embrace this freedom. It is your birthright. It is the natural state of your spirit. I am not asking you to strive for perfection, my child. I am asking you to embrace authenticity, to live from the core of your being, where my essence resides, to let your actions be a natural outflow of the truth you now carry within you. This is the power that will transform your world and touch the lives of countless others. You are not walking alone. You are moving in concert with an entire realm that recognizes your significance. You have been prepared for this, my cherished one. Not by external training, but by internal transformation. Not by human instruction, but by divine guidance. You have been shaped by experiences that have deepened your compassion, expanded your understanding, and strengthened your resolve. Now let all that you have become shine forth. Do not be afraid to stand in your own truth, my child, even if it feels unfamiliar or challenges established norms. Your truth is a reflection of mine, and it carries an inherent power that will naturally draw others who are seeking the same authenticity. You are not meant to conform, you are meant to illuminate. Every quiet moment of reflection, every sincere turning to me, every choice to trust despite uncertainty, these were not insignificant. They were the building blocks of the profound inner stability you now possess. And it is this stability, my beloved, that will allow you to navigate the changes ahead with grace and unwavering purpose. So, walk with an inner knowing that you are deeply cared for, powerfully supported, and uniquely positioned for this moment. Let your heart be at peace, for I am with you always. Step into it now, my child. The path is clear. The path is clear. It is not a highway without turns, my beloved, but a way illuminated from within, a certainty that guides each footstep, even when the immediate surroundings seem shrouded. This clarity is a gift, born from the very stability I have described, a deep-seated assurance that prevents you from straying from your true course. You carry within you a light that does not flicker, a constant source of direction that will guide you through every choice, every interaction, every new landscape you encounter. This moment is not about seeking external validation, my child, or proving your worth to those who doubted you. It is about embodying the truth I have already spoken over your spirit. Let your actions flow from this deep inner conviction, not from a desire to impress or to gain approval. For when you live from this place of genuine self, your presence alone becomes a testament to my faithfulness. Others will sense it, this quiet power, this unshakable peace that emanates from your being. They may not understand its origin, but they will recognize its profound effect. You might still feel the urge to explain yourself, my precious one, to articulate the depth of what is stirring within you. But I tell you, this is a time for living, not for endless discourse. Let your life itself be the message. Let your choices demonstrate the wisdom I have imparted. Let your calm demeanor speak volumes about the peace you have found. There is a power in quiet demonstration that far surpasses any elaborate explanation. It is the undeniable evidence of a spirit fully aligned with its divine purpose. The journey ahead will not always be without its moments of challenge, my beloved, but the nature of these challenges will be different now. They will no longer feel like insurmountable obstacles designed to break your spirit, but rather as opportunities for deeper understanding, for the further unveiling of the strength I have placed within you. Each hurdle will serve to refine your perception, to sharpen your discernment, and to deepen your reliance on the inner guidance that is now so clear. You will discover that the capacity to navigate these moments has always resided within you, simply awaiting this time of full activation. As you step forward, my child, you will find a new rhythm to your days. A sense of purpose will infuse even the most ordinary tasks, transforming them into meaningful contributions to the larger design. You will notice a heightened awareness, a sensitivity to the subtle energies around you, a deeper connection to the living essence of all creation. This is not a burden, it is a blessing, an expansion of your ability to perceive the world through the lens of truth. Embrace this heightened awareness, for it is a vital tool in fulfilling your unique calling. Do not be surprised if certain relationships shift, my cherished one. As you step into your full truth, some connections may naturally recede, no longer resonating with the frequency of your emerging self. Others, however, will deepen and strengthen as new individuals are drawn into your orbit, those whose spirits align with the profound work you are now undertaking. Trust these transitions. They are part of the divine orchestration, making space for the connections that will truly support and uplift you in this new season. You are not losing. You are gaining what is genuinely meant for you. This is a time for courageous authenticity, my child. It means speaking your truth with gentleness, yet with unwavering conviction. It means honoring your inner promptings, even when they diverge from popular opinion. It means living from a place of integrity, where your actions consistently reflect the values I have instilled within your spirit. Such authenticity is a rare and powerful force, capable of inspiring profound change in the hearts of others, not through coercion, but through the sheer magnetic pull of truth. You have often sought the grand moment, my beloved, the unmistakable sign that would confirm your path beyond all doubt. But I tell you, the grandest moments are often found in the quiet persistence, in the unwavering commitment to goodness, in the simple act of choosing love in the face of indifference. And now, these quiet choices are culminating in a visible manifestation of my favor. The world is about to witness the fruit of your steadfastness, the outcome of your unwavering trust. My precious one, the very air around you is charged with possibility. It is an invitation to shed the last vestiges of self-doubt, to release any lingering fears that you are somehow inadequate or unprepared. You are not. You are perfectly equipped, precisely positioned, and deeply loved. Every experience, every lesson, every moment of quiet reflection has served to hone your spirit for this exact time. There is no more need to question your readiness. Simply accept it as a foundational truth. You are not merely observing the unfolding of my plan, my child. You are an active participant, an essential conduit through which my intentions will manifest in the world. This is why your unique perspective, your distinct voice, and your individual approach are so profoundly important. Do not attempt to emulate others, for their path is not yours, and their wisdom is not meant to replace your own. Your contribution is singular, irreplaceable, and utterly necessary. The peace you now carry, my beloved, is not a fragile thing. It is a deep, abiding calm that has been forged in the crucible of your journey. It is a peace that remains undisturbed by external chaos, a quiet sanctuary within your spirit where my presence dwells eternally. Cultivate this peace. Return to it often. Let it be the wellspring from which all your actions flow, for it is a powerful demonstration of the truth that I am always with you, always guiding, always sustaining. You will find a new clarity in your decision-making, my cherished one. The confusion that once clouded your choices will begin to dissipate, replaced by an intuitive knowing that guides you effortlessly. This is the wisdom I have cultivated within you, a discernment that cuts through superficial appearances to perceive the deeper truth of every situation. Trust this inner wisdom. It is a reliable guide, a steady hand that directs you towards what is genuinely aligned with your purpose.